The woman jokingly mentioned that she was getting a divorce, but before she could even finish her sentence, her parents' faces turned pale, and they immediately started cursing at her with an attitude that was completely different from before. The woman was stunned. She never thought that her own family, whom she had always supported wholeheartedly, would turn out to be so ungrateful. Not only did she buy this house, but she also never forgot to share good things with her parents. Yet now, they turned their backs on her without hesitation. Little did they know, the more they cursed, the more they would regret it later, because the woman wasn't actually getting a divorce, and she had just found out that she was pregnant with triplets. For the wealthy Gu family, who had only one male heir for 11 generations, this was undoubtedly a godsend. When old Master Gu heard the news, he immediately rewarded his granddaughter-in-law with countless jewels and properties all over the world. However, the woman only chose a 200 square meter house, thinking that her younger brother's wedding was coming up and it would come in handy. She even prepared 5 million yuan in private funds to give to him as well. She never imagined that a simple joke would make her parents show their true colors and lash out at her with harsh words. At the critical moment, her younger brother came home and stopped their parents. The woman thought that her brother truly cared for her, but when her brother found out that she had been cast aside by the Gu family, he immediately turned on her, cursing her as useless and telling her to get out of the house. The woman laughed coldly and asked which item in the house wasn't bought by her. Her brother righteously claimed that the things she gave them were now theirs. The woman said something that left them dumbfounded. The property ownership certificate had always been in her name. Her parents and brother were stunned for a moment. Then they became furious and still wanted to kick her out. But her brother suddenly became unusually calm and signaled to his mother not to act up yet. He then pretended to help the woman into the bedroom, but turned around and secretly plotted with his mother, as long as they could create an accident, and let the woman die on the operating table. Her assets would naturally become theirs. Little did they know that the woman heard everything clearly. However, she accidentally knocked over some books, and the noise alerted the three of them. 3 figures slowly approached, and the woman held her breath in fear, curling up tightly in the corner. Fortunately, they didn't find her. Finally, when they were off guard, the woman quietly escaped. She immediately called her husband, but he was in a meeting and couldn't answer. She quickly ran towards the door, but was stopped by the 3 who had caught up to her. Her mother brought over a bowl of medicine, and told the woman to drink it. At this point, the woman had no choice but to comply, but she then smashed the bowl on the ground, because she knew that her mother had tampered with the medicine to make her fall unconscious so they could push her into the operating room. Seeing this, her mother's face darkened, and her brother directly snatched away her phone. The 3 of them immediately restrained her. At the same time, the woman's husband finally heard her voice message asking for help.